Hi, this is Teacher Jennifer from US Citizenship Podcast. Every week we bring you practice interviews, quizzes, and the latest news that help you get ready for your US citizenship interview. Today we're going to talk to teacher Rene Smith from Madera Adult School. Let's get started. Please stand. Please raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Please put down your hand. What did you just promise?
I promise to tell the truth.
Explain how you are eligible to become a U.S. citizen.
I have been a permanent resident for 10 years.
10 years. Mm-hmm. Please show me your green card, your driver's license, and your photo ID. Thank you.
Here they are.
Thank you very much. What is your full legal name?
My name is Maria Magdalena Rivas.
Is the name on your green card the same as your legal name?
No, it's not.
Why is it not the same?
When I came, I was single and I got married.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What is your date of birth?
February 1st, 1970.
And what is your date of permanent residence?
July 1st, 2009.
What is your country of birth?
Philippines.
And what is your country of nationality?
Philippines.
What part of Philippines are you from?
The Visayan Island.
What is your current address?
My address is 1940 Howard Road, Madera, California, 93637.
Have you lived anywhere else in the past 10 years?
No.
Okay. Do you work?
Yes, I do.
Where do you work?
I work for the school district.
Oh, what do you do for the school district?
I am an aide.
And are you an aide in any of the special classes?
No, just a kindergarten, actually.
Oh, kindergarten aide. Okay, very good. Have you taken any trips outside the United States in the past 5 years?
Yes. Last year, my last trip was last year.
When did you leave and when did you come back?
Okay, I left June 15, 2018, and I came back July 25th, 2018.
Where did you go?
Oh, I went to the Philippines.
How many total days for all your trips have you been outside the United States?
Oh, about 110.
And how many trips would that be?
About 4.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Is your husband an American citizen?
Yes, he is.
And when did you get married?
In 2009.
2009, and then you came to the United States? Okay, do you have any children?
We have one.
Was the child born here or in the Philippines?
Here.
Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No.
Have you ever voted in the United States?
No.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent?
No.
Do you pay your taxes every year?
Yes.
Do you file jointly with your husband?
Yes.
Do you belong to any groups or organizations?
Yes, one.
What organization is
It's
that?
the Alumni Association where I graduated from.
Do you belong to any organizations at your church or any school district organizations?
Well, the organization for the classified employees.
Okay, is that a union?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, have you ever been a communist?
No.
What is a communist?
For example, the person who lived in Cuba or Moscow and they have this belief that is against democracy.
Okay. Have you ever been a terrorist?
No.
What is a terrorist?
It's a person who would try to attack, for example, the United States.
Okay, good. Have you ever participated in any violent rebellion?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been have you ever hurt or tried to kill anybody?
No.
Have you ever committed a crime?
No.
Have you ever been arrested?
No.
Have you ever been in jail?
No.
Have you ever sold or smuggled illegal drugs?
No.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
Have you ever tried to help somebody enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever, one more. Oh, have you ever been deported?
No.
Did you ever join the United States military?
No.
Okay. Now, let us continue. Do you support the Constitution and the form of government of the United States?
Yes.
What is the Constitution?
It's the highest law in the United States.
Okay, and what form of government do we have in the United States?
Republican and Democratic.
Okay, very good. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
What is an oath?
It's a promise.
And what is allegiance?
It's loyalty.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms for the United States Army?
Yes.
Okay. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Army?
Yes.
Okay. What is to bear arms?
It's carrying a weapon so I could defend the United States.
Perfect. And what is non-combatant?
Not using any weapon.
If there's any emergency, will you help the government to help other people during the emergency?
Yes.
Okay. Do you promise everything that you said is true?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I would like to introduce to you Miss Rene Smith from Madera. Yay! So, when did you get your citizenship?
5 years after I came in, about 5 or 6 years that I came in. I came when I was 28 years old.
What do you remember from the citizenship process then?
Well, I did not know that there were I wasn't very knowledgeable on what is involved in this, so I applied. And then they asked me questions. Well,
did you go to a class or no?
No class at all. In Madera, there was nothing at that time. And so the first question was obviously the personal question. And he saw, it was a guy, young man. He saw that I was pregnant, came in.
Oh.
And so have a seat, swearing in and then have a seat. And the question was, of course, what's your name? And then how long have you been in the United States? And then probably 3 or 4 questions about personal. There was nothing of do you swear allegiance or any of this. Have you ever been? At that time, the application form was only like 10 pages.
10 pages?
Less than these 20 pages.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That changed in 2014.
It changed so much. And then, so civic question. Who is your senator? And how many years does he hold office? The first question before that was, and why do you want to become an American citizen?
What did you say?
So I said, well, because I have a choice in the United States. I came from a country at the time when there was a dictator, and I have a choice.
Yeah.
So he said, okay then. So here's your choice, and the question, who is the senator in California? Just one. And then how many years does he hold office? Just those 2. And then write a sentence. Any sentence that you like.
Really?
So I said, I am having a girl. Congratulations,
Congratulations, yeah. So.
That's why when I was able to teach this one, I said, my gosh, the changes that happened.
So how long have you been teaching citizenship?
Just the last 3-4 years. 3 or 4 years.
What was different for you? So you knew about the citizenship process, but then when you went to teach citizenship, what did you learn?
Well, all of these history and civics questions, and you're supposed to have that. And then the other one is the right. I was able to learn that, that you have to write. I knew that I had to write, but you have to write dictated sentences.
Yeah.
Because I was surprised when he said, well, write whatever you want to.
Right.
So that's essentially what that is. And I didn't know that it was for the whole gamut, from the year when the United States started up to now.
Right.
So that
Right.
That was the only thing. And then all those questions about personal, have you ever been a prostitute? And you have to explain all of this to your students. That can be a really
offensive thing.
Offensive.
It's uncomfortable sometimes.
And also I read somewhere that, some ladies from certain countries, for example, Vietnam, who went through the Vietnam War, and then the Philippines, and how they met if their husbands were Americans. And they changed it to questions there. Have you ever been a bar girl?
I have never heard that.
Well, I read it in somewhere that
I bet you're true. What you're saying is true.
Yes, because more good moral character. And I said, oh my God, and how do I explain this to my students about the word prostitute, the word, and I said, oh.
But I think,
that was
women
so
are
racist.
supporting their, in a way, I feel, and I think people don't understand that these women are supporting their families. They're making their best choices.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Have you ever been a bar girl?
Sexist.
Thank God they did not ask me that because I'm married to an American.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. Do you have any advice for your students?
Oh, the first thing I always tell them is, to think of the cultural differences. From your country, a woman does not look at a man, if your interviewer is a man, look straight in the eye and all. So I always tell them about how to conduct themselves and think positive. Don't go in there like walking like this. I said, you present this aura of, I'm going to fail. So I have them walk through, and then when I say good morning and they say good morning, I always tell them, I repeat, good morning, Mrs. Smith.
Wow. Okay, so the whole body language and the whole
because that's the one in what is that Future series too?
Yeah.
Because for the first time in their life they have this one-to-one interview. Most of my students, they get their jobs because of word of mouth.
Or friend, friends of friends,
Yes, so they never had gone through that, and that's why they're so nervous. So I said, come in, walk, and then talk slowly.
Yes, that is very, very
because
important.
when they speak English very fast, nobody will understand you. Mm-hmm. Talk slowly and relax.
Or sometimes they answer the question before you even finish asking it. Yeah.
And was it from you that I heard? So I tell them, listen to the question, think before you open your mouth.
Yeah. So especially when in the part 12 section.
Yes.
Because it's so easy to hear the have you and say yes. or no. And it's like, do you know what they're asking? Do you understand what they're saying? So you have to say, if you don't understand one of those words, you have to ask before they say, before you say yes.
And I said, if you say their answer yes very fast, they'll stop and say,
well,
can you explain that? And that's when you get crazy.
Yeah.
So that's why. Yeah.
Any other advice that you have? Yeah.
Oh, that's the only really because I know for most of them, I tell them, okay, the interview is 80% your personal life. So be careful about what you say.
You're the expert.
Say whatever is in your application form.
Nothing extra.
Yes, nothing extra. Don't say, okay, by the way, I have a traffic ticket. And you know how they go, and they, it happened like this. So I said, no, only say where it happened, what was it, how much you paid.
And only if they ask you.
Yes, So.
I don't think people know how beautiful Madera is. Can you tell us a little bit about Madera?
Madera is a small town. Many people look down on it because it's,
But whereabouts is it?
Madera is in the Central Valley. It's between Fresno and
Sacramento?
Modesto.
Modesto, yeah.
Okay. When I first came, it was mostly Hispanics and then the Italians.
But did you know that the Filipinos were one of the original people to organize the farm workers?
Oh, yes.
Before Citizenship.
So right.
Filipinos have been in the Central Valley forever.
Right.
So.
And it's filled with its agricultural economy. Mm-hmm. And the one thing that I really liked about it is that in the summertime, you have all the fruits.
Unfortunately, our recording got cut off. But Rene did go on and describe all the different fruits and nuts that are grown in the Madera region and how that agricultural workers form the basis for the adult education program in this rural area of California. Madera has grown from its small beginnings to providing wide range of courses for ESL, Citizenship, GED, adult basic skills, high school completion, and many, many career opportunity classes. You can learn more about all the different programs available in California adult education schools by going to caladulted.org. That's caladulted.org. Thanks to the students and staff of Milpitas Adult School and Madera Adult School. Please visit us on the web at uscitizenpod.com, where you'll find more information about citizenship and resources for the upcoming Constitution Day. Also, visit us on our YouTube channel. Thanks for listening. I know you will be a great American citizen. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.